Clark has hella opportunities. You just have to take them. There are those moments where I feel like I love Clark Atlanta, and then there are those moments where I'm just like, I can't stand this fucking school. I'm gonna finish what I started because I'm not no quitter. I'm gonna get that degree. This is not a Q&A. This is just me telling y'all what it is. Traditionals, that fucking community bathroom is hell. Clark's staff, like the administration, they are hell. You got a bunch of people who want to create this reality and be the it person. Everybody wants to be the prima donna. Everybody wants to be the top dog. Very toxic. It can be very toxic. When you come to this school, if you come to this school, you just got to come in with a positive mindset. I don't play that vaccination shit. Clark tried to kick me out because I did not want to get vaccinated. Your family isn't here. You're alone. Your friends are never going to be there for you like your family was. I found love on a two-way street. I found love on a two-way street. What's happening in the neighborhood? It's your girl K Marie back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a sit down chit chat with all of y'all. Hold on, let me fix my camera. I'm gonna be doing a sit down chit chat with all of y'all that want to know the deal with Clark Atlanta University. And y'all, I'm gonna keep it short and simple because one, my camera is about to die. Two, I don't got that much storage on my camera to be talking for too long. So I'm gonna make this real quick. But today's video is gonna be for those of you who want to know what it is like attending Clark Atlanta, what your experience is gonna be like. In my last video that I did regarding this topic, I was only 2 months in. Now I'm going on 3 years in. No, it just made 2 years in. So it is my junior year. So it's my 3rd year, like in school years, it's my 3rd year. But real years is like 2 years because I've been here since 2021, August of 2021, and it is now October of 2023. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the 411. So where should I start? Okay, y'all, I just got in the crib. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm drunk AF. Drunk AF. But y'all, I just want to say, like, my experience being at Clark, it's a love-hate type of relationship. When I was last speak with y'all, if y'all ain't watched that one, go check that one out because that one is probably going to be a little bit more in-depth than this one. But it's probably not as credible because I haven't been... Never mind, let me just tell y'all. It's a love-hate relationship because it's like it has its ups and downs. Like, there are those moments where I feel like I love Clark Atlanta, and then there are those moments where I'm just like, I can't stand this fucking school. And if you don't know, I'm from Chicago, and I just recently lived in Houston for about 2 to 3 months with my mom over the summer until I moved to my apartment complex. And yeah, I moved to my apartment complex. And I just want to say, I just want to let you all know, it depends on the type of people who you are around and the type of person you are and what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate, what you bring to the table, and, you know, things of that sort. And honestly, Clark Atlanta can be very toxic. It can be very toxic. It can be tiring. It can be draining. And you just gotta come in here. When you come to this school, if you come to this school, you just gotta come in with a positive mindset. Like, you just gotta come in with a positive mindset, and you gotta focus. And that's something that I've been having a really hard time with. Both of those topics I've been having a really hard time with. Like, it is hard because being from Chicago, it is a huge change. Like, that's the north, I'm in the south. That's, of course, number one. Number two is like you're meeting all these different people from different places. And I don't know about y'all, but my favorite, don't mind my thumbs being gone, y'all, I like to text, but I don't know about y'all, but my favorite TV show is A Different World. If you don't know what A Different World is, you need to go check that out. But y'all, it's just like, it's really a different world. It's really a different fucking world. Like, I've seen so much shit that's like so different from the way that I was at home, and that's a good and a bad thing, because some things from back at home in Chicago I actually miss, and then there are those things that I don't miss. And I'm getting an experience like none other here in Clark, Atlanta, and I appreciate it, but I just had to learn how to use it, because y'all, I done been through it all at this school. Fights, like fallouts, like failing classes. I'm being honest with y'all, I'm failing classes. I had to retake a couple of classes. I'm currently retaking a class. Like, I don't know if my major is what I love, and it's so hard. I mean, it's so easy to get caught in a mix, because baby, this is fucking Atlanta, and you know, you got a bunch of people who want to create this reality and be the it person and be the it girl, him, her. Like, everybody wants to be the prima donna. Everybody wants to be the top dog. And it's just hard to find your way. And often people lose themselves. And I've almost lost myself a few times, but I be having to shake back. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the troubles that I be having with my classes, like, I shake back. Like, it's never too late. And what I do like about Clark, Atlanta, they do allow you to retake classes and replace. I don't know if other colleges do that, but you know, you get the opportunity to knock out the first grade you got and get a better grade. But you just have to really focus. And Clark's staff, like the administration, they are hell. They are honestly hell. And it's hard to tell whether they actually genuinely care about their students, because when you're going through the trials of trying to get your financial aid, or trying to get accepted, or whatever fields you need to handle that requires you being on the phone with administration staff member, it's hard to tell who genuinely cares and who doesn't. And I've experienced both. And I've had an experience with Clark where I was almost kicked out, because if y'all been rocking with me, I have a small community of subscribers, but if y'all really been fucking with me, y'all would know I don't play that vaccination shit. Clark tried to kick me out because I did not want to get vaccinated. Clark tried to kick me out because I did not want to get vaccinated. And I fought and I fought and I fought, and I won, because I'm still here. I'm a junior. Next year is my last year. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you have to really be level-headed to deal with administration. Housing is just yuck. I've lived in 2 different housing options. My first one was traditionals, which is like the traditional dorm setting. And I stayed in Myrna Hall, and then I also stayed in Heritage. I stayed in Myrna when I was a freshman, Heritage when I was a sophomore, and now that I'm a junior, I have off-campus housing, which is kind of a requirement in a way. I did not know that they provided people with off-campus housing, but now that I think about it and look back, I'm glad that I didn't know that, and I'm glad that I went ahead and got housing off-campus, because I feel like I began to, my experience in Atlanta was just surrounded around Clark. Like, everywhere I went, it was just Clark, 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 Clark. And I honestly just wanted to experience Atlanta outside of Clark, Atlanta. I wanted to have my own identity outside of that school. I wanted to make moves outside of that school. I just started to feel like my life was wrapped around that school. So that's why I'm happy that I went ahead and got my off-campus housing. But Heritage, my experience in Heritage, but honestly, truth be told, my experience in neither weren't that bad. It's just traditionals, that fucking community bathroom is hell. And I told y'all this in my first one, my first Q&A. This is not a Q&A. This is just me telling y'all what it is. I've gotten questions. I've answered questions. I've shown y'all halfway what my experience was like being here. Like, if y'all been fucking with me, fuck with the HBCU vlogs, I keep it real. I'm blunt. I'm not one of these people that's gonna get in front of y'all and fake and cap. I'm gonna tell y'all like it is. And I honestly feel like I am not in college for education. I'm here for the experience. I got the plan, I just need the platform. But since I'm here, I'm gonna follow through with what I started. I'm gonna finish what I started because I'm not no quitter. I'm gonna get that degree. But do I really want it? No. But am I gonna get it? Yes. Because I started it. So I'm gonna finish what I started. But to all of you who are considering attending Clark Atlanta, it's honestly the school is overhyped. But there are those moments where it's like, damn, like this really, like, motherfuckers is really in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really like the experience. Because back at home in Chicago, it's hella people that want to attend Clark Atlanta. And I'm actually one of those who made it. And I just feel like everything isn't for everybody. Everything isn't for everybody. And I took a risk. And I'm happy that I made that decision, because Clark has been extremely life-changing, and it is hard. It is hard, and the tuition is high as fuck. I took out loans. And honestly, you're not getting what the fuck you pay for, because the education is pit-pat. I'm a fucking fashion major, and I don't feel like I've learned anything but how to start up a sewing machine, because I didn't even know how to properly set a sewing machine so that it could, how to properly prepare a sewing machine to begin the process of sewing. And I feel like that's about the only thing I've learned, and maybe a few things about the ins and outs of the fashion industry, but I mean, that's common sense. It's just everything is minor level, and I honestly feel like everything is overhyped. But Clark can be like a family community. It can be positive, it can be motivated, because when you come here, you're gonna see people who look like you doing great things and achieving great goals, and you know what I'm saying, like making change. And sometimes I feel like I'm slacking, because my peers, like, you got people getting all these different opportunities and taking off and expanding, and I feel like I'm just standing still and I'm not taking advantage of those opportunities. And Clark has hella opportunities. You just have to take them. Clark provides the students with hella opportunities, especially in the fashion field. But coming to this school, you just have to have tunnel vision. And you can't get caught up in the party life and dudes, guys, like, that should be your last worries. Like, I haven't dealt with anybody from Clark for real. I've, you know, dibbled and dabbled, but I've dealt with people from Morehouse, and it can be the distraction. And it's actually hella fun being with Morehouse, Spelman, Morris Brown, Clark. You get the different homecoming experience. Today was Morehouse's and Spelman's tailgate. Last week was Clark's. If y'all don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. My name is right here. I went viral doing the TikTok video. Like, the vibes are there. You just have to have the right mind, and you have to know everybody ain't your friend, dog. Everybody ain't your motherfucking friend, and you gotta know that. And you just gotta stay true to who you are. And it is hard, especially if you are so used to have your family. Your family isn't here. You're alone. Your friends are never going to be there for you like your family was. So just keep that in mind. So that wraps up the video. If y'all enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up.